nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? Huh, I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit.
Okay.
Bruh.
Is that real?
I haven't heard of that yet, but I could see him saying that.
Jesus. Well, what is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And this is episode 102, man. 102 weeks of the news. And yeah, bro. With that being said, we are 2 weeks away from our 2-year anniversary here with you guys,
Damn.
bro. It's been
crazy,
bro. It's been a movie. And yeah, next week we got this fucking Night 4 extravaganza. And I'm not excited for it, bro. I'm not excited for it. And then we got some news today. We're actually gonna go over that first because that literally dropped an hour after we got done last week. So that's gonna be the first thing we cover today. And there's actually some stuff, some more additional stuff on it, as with all these fucking Cody stories. there's like 10 side stories to the main story. But with that, yeah, bro. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how this show works. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, right after Monday Night Raw. For us, that would be 10 p.m. Central, or whatever time Monday Night Raw is in your, whatever time Monday Night Raw ends in your time zone. And we're on here every Friday with the news of 4 p.m. Central, or whatever time accumulates to 3 hours before SmackDown in wrestling terms. So, with that being said, if you guys did miss this past Monday's edition of Notorious Unscripted, is Cody Rhodes being Seth Rollins' last resort for WrestleMania a foreshadowing on his WWE return? Question mark. That is episode 83, I believe, of Unscripted. You can now find that on all platforms, including Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you want to see it first, join us right here on YouTube, man. And with that, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Sales Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out. Durante in the comments asked, like always, how's the family and how's life? They're good, man. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's same old, same old. But what about you, man? And what about you, Durante? Thank you.
Yeah, I've been good, bro. I've been good. And as for Durante's question, man, thank you for asking as always. And life is good,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Life is good. Other than just thinking about Mania week. Other than that, life is good, and the family's
Dread
great,
that
man.
fucking week.
Bro, I swear to God, man. As if one night wasn't bad enough, we have to sit through 2 of that garbage. So
Yeah.
yeah, for real. Yeah, bro. So everybody's good, man. Everybody's good. What about you, bro? As always, thank you for asking, man. But yeah, bro. I've been good, man. I've been good. Just chilling. Nothing crazy, bro. Like I said, just sitting here doing normal shit, waiting for Mania week, man, and dreading it.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, other than that, nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy. It's fucking 2K finally works. It finally
I know.
fucking works. So yeah, that's
Been fun.
that's been pretty fun as of late. The game is very fun to play, especially when you got friends to play it with. I've been playing with Sir K and Logan, and we've been
Hell yeah.
playing some chambers, been playing ladder matches. Yeah, bro. Anything, man. Anything really. It's fun. It's fun. It's a lot more fun when you have somebody to actually play the game with and to do some matchups with and stuff like that. So, yeah, bro.
Exactly, man.
It's been pretty fun, man. It's been pretty fun. The game is not fucking crashing when you want to go online or when you want to
load
use
up.
other created players. So when you're actually able to do that, it's pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun. Amazing what a game can do if it fucking works. So yeah. But yeah, the game's been pretty fun, man. It's been pretty fun.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Durante says, "Can we go back to Wednesday?" Jesus Christ, seriously, bro. Seriously.
I'm telling you.
We actually got a lot to talk about with Dynamite this week. I'm excited. We got
Mhm.
we got a lot of points to hit. At least I do for Monday, man, cuz there was some stuff on Dynamite that was great. And man, there was some stuff that are some major talking points, bro. For real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got some news, man. But as for the news to go over today, I meant to say we got some hot takes. That's what I meant to say, not some news. But as for the actual news, Cody Rhodes, he's made the fucking thumbnail in the news like the past 3 weeks, I believe. Yeah, he made 100, 101, and 102. So, what do you know? Leave it to Cody Rhodes to make it in the thumbnail 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, like I knew as soon as last week happened that he was gonna end up being in the thumbnail again. This is exactly what this motherfucker wants, man. This is exactly what he wants. But
Exactly.
leave it to Cody to kind of leave us no choice but to put him in the thumbnail. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
It came out, like I said, last week, literally probably about an hour after we got done. It is confirmed that Cody Rhodes has officially signed his WWE contract for a return. Now, PW Insider has confirmed that the American Nightmare has signed a deal with WWE. It was inked within the last 2 weeks. So, if this came out last week, that means he probably signed around 2 weeks. So, around like March 4th. It said like 10 to 14 days ago. So, around, honestly, Revolution weekend. That's the weekend it marks down to. So, I believe, let me actually look this up really quick. Remember that Edge promo or that week of Raw where they kept bringing up Cody?
When was that? Shit. Phone charge. Oh, let's see.
Was it the week we did the Swerve or Sellout episode? Was it that week?
I think so.
Let me see. Edge promo. Yeah, that was February 21st. So yeah, that was the day we did Swerve or Sellout. So they didn't even have the man yet, and they were still making teases. And that week was probably the most heavily we've seen him teased on the mic.
Oh yeah.
As to where now it's kind of just obvious, but then it was more so of a tease. So anyway, yeah. Cody Rhodes, it literally narrows down to Revolution weekend. He signed with WWE. My God. Cody Rhodes has signed a deal with WWE. Multiple sources have confirmed Rhodes inked his deal about 10 to 14 days ago. This is a big deal for WWE as they pulled a former AEW EVP. We will have to see what the future holds in this situation, but Cody Rhodes is on his way back to the Fed. Man. Initial thoughts, bro? You got any? What were your initial thoughts when you seen this confirmed?
Laughter. Yeah, it's probably one of my best thoughts. Like, it's just funny, man. It really is. It's sad.
You know
it's
what
funny.
I thought? IC title. Ricochet does not have an opponent for WrestleMania, and it's only right.
It is.
That Cody
Truly
Rhodes finds himself right back in the mid-card where he belongs.
Instantly mid-card, bruh. But, man, it's just weird to see, man. I mean,
yeah,
we've been talking about this shit for 3 weeks, man. What else is there to say besides just... In 3 weeks after he debuts, it'll be nothing. And that's literally all that will be with Cody Rhodes. It'll be an initial shock, or initial impact, you could say.
yeah.
And then after that, it's just will fade away, and Cody Rhodes will be nothing anymore. Literally nothing. So it's just sad to see someone sabotage their own career because of ego, money. It's just a tragic case, man. It really is. But it's funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he did it to himself.
Yeah, for sure. He literally, willingly walked back into... He said he's outgrown AEW, and he's going back to WWE to do absolutely nothing. And this is...
Exactly.
I don't know why this was necessary if this is just all leading to him going back to AEW. I don't know why this is necessary. I don't know why he couldn't have just did the work and earned himself that $3 million.
Exactly. You'd think a guy like him would just do the work to earn that, but he had to take the easy way out.
He's just doing the work, man. That's all he's doing. Just do the work. What did he say? What did he say to Tay and Sammy? He said, do the work, wear the crown and smile. Oh,
Apparently,
you're
you
gonna
don't
have
want to
to
do that.
smile like a fucking asshole, and your name is Stardust again, and you gotta fucking do the fucking job. That's gonna be his fucking shirt in WWE. Cody
Do the job.
Rhodes, do the job.
Do the job. WrestleMania Backlash. Loses.
I'm telling you,
Oh
bro. And
man.
then that's actually another thing. I'm glad you bring that up because I actually didn't have that written down in the news. There's a rumor going around, and this is just a rumor as of now, but
I can
I
see
could
it.
totally see this being the case. So the rumor going right now is that Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38 or whatever the hell this is, 39, I don't know.
I have no clue. I think it's 38, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, next year's 39 is the Hollywood one. Well, there's a rumor going around that match is going to be a number one contender match, or kind of maybe like an indirect number one contender match. Like kind of whoever wins that match is going to go on to face the winner of Roman and Brock, which
Uh,
we all know is going to be Roman Reigns.
mm-hmm.
So Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, night or first, well, not first pay per view back since his return, but first program in WWE, if you will.
Yeah.
First legit program is going to be against Roman fucking Reigns, and you know
You
he
guys
ain't
know.
he ain't losing that, bro. He ain't
He's
fucking.
fucking.
You know Roman is not losing that match, dude. So Cody Rhodes is going to be the personification of Roman Reigns food. 1 month in to his WWE run, and he's probably going to cry about it whenever
Mm-hmm.
he does leave this company again and wants to go back to AEW. And he's probably, like I said, he's probably going to cry about it, knowing that he willingly walked back into this place.
Man, oh man, that's just sad. It's funny and sad, bro. And the encapsulation of Cody Rhodes as of late. I just want to just get it over with and just see him buried already, because that's what's gonna happen. Might as
Yeah.
well just look forward to it instead of dreading it.
Yeah. And then this was my other thing. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe they want to have Cody take one of the belts from Roman because they don't know how to book a
One
double champion,
attribute.
and they did that with Becky Lynch a couple
Mm-hmm.
years ago. Her first pay per view, I believe it was Money in the Bank. She kept the Raw Women's title, but she lost SmackDown Women's title to Charlotte. So I'm thinking, does WWE want to kind of do this with Roman? But at that point, why wouldn't you just put the title on Seth and have him defend it in an open challenge at WrestleMania?
Exactly, and they're not gonna want, especially if they're leading to a Roman and Rock match. They're not gonna want Roman to eat an L to
Exactly.
Cody. The
Exactly.
fuck?
Exactly,
The fuck
bro.
is that, bro? They ain't gonna let that happen. Yeah, man is gonna be undefeated for The
Yeah,
Rock.
exactly, bro. He's gonna be built up the whole year, guaranteed. And Cody Rhodes, he's gonna fucking run through him like fucking Braun Strowman running around the ring, bro.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say, bro,
god.
watching that man get speared and Superman punched will be hilarious.
Oh god, those gotta be gifts, bro. Those
Bro,
gotta
they
be
will be.
fucking gifts. Cody
He'll
Rhodes
be
getting
sitting in
fucking
the ring crying after the match.
bro.
He'll be talking about his daughter on the post Raw. Oh God.
Ugh, man. See, yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking. Like, is WWE gonna do that? But then, like, if they do something like that because they know they can't book a double champ, why the fuck? Why would you even do the whole thing with Brock? Like having Brock win the Royal Rumble and stuff like that. Like it's literally it was all pointless at that. I
Exactly.
mean,
Because they're gonna want to separate those two titles again anyway. And I feel
yeah.
like since they're not gonna want Roman to lose, they're gonna do it in some weird ass way. They're gonna like combine those two titles into one and then create another new title for Raw. Or they're gonna have a reason for Roman to drop one of them. I feel like it's gonna be a whole bunch of bullshit.
Cody Rhodes has a thing of doing this in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He's very known for bringing back the White Intercontinental Championship.
They could bring back
Have
Big
this
Gold.
man bring back Big Gold.
I feel like he might. He really might.
And
I gotta show the legacy of championships, and I'm not
didn't
holding a Ronda Red title.
there you go. And have Cody make it his thing as to
Even though
why
isn't
he's
he
bringing it back.
IWGCP or whatever the fuck I'm fucking brain yeah fuck their US title didn't he hold that before? Didn't he hold that before?
The
IWGP
no,
US title
no,
he hasn't.
no. Kenny
Oh
Kenny
shit.
was the first one to hold it, and then it went to Switchblade, and then it went on to
Oh
other
okay,
people. Yeah,
okay.
I don't
So he
think
won the
Cody.
IC title,
I don't
right?
think Cody held any. I don't think Cody
Damn.
held any belts in New Japan. I could be
Yeah, he
wrong.
was ROH, I think, for the most
Yeah,
part.
I know he
Damn.
was mostly ROH. I know Kenny was mainly New Japan. Wasn't
Yeah.
really any ROH, but it was like vice versa for Cody.
Goddamn. But yeah, I could totally see him bringing back Big Gold or like one of the old undisputed belts or whatever the hell. He'll bring back something, probably Big Gold, but who knows?
His dad held that belt.
Oh
The
God.
Enzo
Or he'll bring
Locone
him.
thing.
He'll make his own Americanized version of the title.
Yeah, have it say do the work on the title. Do
The
the
swoosh will
job.
be an American flag. He would so
Oh
do that on
man,
a fucking world champion.
he would, bro.
Yeah. Fucking
Now,
Cody.
with that, we got some interesting news about his contract. Cody Rhodes, WWE, Cody Rhodes' new WWE deal won't make him leave Go Big Show. On the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, Meltzer talked about this situation. It sounds like Cody will be okay to complete any existing deals he has to do. That means he has to. That means he wouldn't have to leave the Go Big Show if it gets renewed. Is he going to like it? I mean, he had. And I quote: "Is he going to like it? I mean, he had a lot. He had a lot of pull in the other company. Maybe they want to groom him. Maybe they want to groom him for something. You know, there's a million different things. Maybe there's going to be opportunities from NBC Universal for him to get. Um, maybe there's going to be Jesus. Maybe there's going to be opportunities from NBC Universal for him now that he's going to get his thing. That made no sense, Dave. Jesus, learn how to talk. They make me sound stupid reading these damn articles because these fucking
I'm
people
dead.
never know how to talk. Again, Go Big Show and everything. If he gets that renewed, he can still do the show. I'm pretty sure. I don't know 100%. I don't know the contract, but I would be pretty sure that he would work that into his contract. The things he has are the things he has ongoing deals with. Where if it's a previous deal, I can still do it. It's opposed to new deals. Obviously, Vince McMahon would have to approve. This sort of thing sucks when you want to be an actor and you're in WWE. That is a negative with Tony Khan. He would be able to do. He would be able to just be like, "Hey, I got this gig and it's really good," and Tony would be like, "Sure," unless it's the week before a pay per view and you're booked into something big. It's interesting. And in AEW, he was guaranteed to be a player. In WWE, there's no guarantees, so it'll be fun to watch. End quote. See, here's my thing now with this. Cody Rhodes can do all this stuff, but nobody else can do anything. Same thing
I was
with
about to
Xavier
say,
Woods. You know what I mean? He can do his game shows, but nobody else
no
can
one
have a
else.
YouTube or nothing.
Like, that's just fucked up, bruh. Like, imagine you're just one of the guys in the back and you want to do a Twitch and you can't, or whatever, you want to go act and whatever, you had to reject a movie role. And then Cody just comes in and does all this shit. You don't think people are going to hate him? Are really going to not like him and want to leave more? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly, bro.
everybody's saying with Cody coming back that, oh, they'll incite AEW guys to go there. He most likely will have the opposite reaction because it annoy people in WWE, and people in WWE that want to leave or are gonna leave might have the idea, oh, I could go to AEW, get big, and come back. When they go to AEW, at the same time, Cody will end up failing in WWE. they'll see that and they're like, well, might as well stay where I am now. So that effect that people say it's going to have, it's probably going to be the reverse, which is funny enough.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense, and indirectly, like you were saying, it's gonna piss off more of the WWE talent because these guys can't do X, Y, and Z. But here comes Cody Rhodes, and just because WWE wants to use him as a prize, because he's an AEW EVP, a former AEW EVP, just because they want to use him as a prize, he's able to do all this stuff. But these people who've been in this company dealing with this bullshit, dealing with fucking creative indifferences and just shitty booking. These guys have been sitting in this company. They've been fucking loyal, as up until this point, and they're not able to do any of this stuff. But he is, just because he's in AEW. That's gonna, like you said, entice more people to go to AEW, and then maybe they can come back and have a better career in WWE if that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't make any sense, bro. That doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of bogus.
It is.
I'm
It really
assuming
is.
I'm assuming same goes for Roads to the Top, because if that gets renewed for another season, but I don't know at that
I would
point.
say on WWE side they would be okay with that, but I think for TNT, I don't think they want to do another season of that anymore. I've
Yeah,
heard a couple weeks ago that they've been looking for to do another show with someone else in AEW.
yeah. I was gonna say like you know, I'm sure now that TNT has heard that, why would they? Why would they renew that? Why would they renew
Exactly.
that? It's
That's not coming. That's not making them more money.
exactly,
It'll be the opposite. So they
exactly.
definitely aren't doing that. And if Go Big Show does get a season 3,
Oh
that'll
man,
probably be a new deal. And like the article just said, old deals are okay. New deals are very iffy. So
exactly.
who
Yep.
knows if he's going to even be able to do season 3? That's even if
Yeah,
they want him on season 3. They never
exactly.
advertise his ads for that show. Every time I see an ad for that show, it's always about Snoop Dogg. It's always about Rosario Dawson, I think her name is. Her Never about Cody, bro. It really never is. Bro's just there.
Yeah.
Bro really is
And
there.
yeah, like it was saying in the like what Meltzer was saying, the old deal is fine because it's an old deal, but how much longer before this guy is allowed to do just as much, if not less, than the Miz? He's gonna be in
Mm-hmm.
shitty WWE studio films, and he's just gonna be doing nothing, man. He's gonna be doing nothing as opposed to the freedom that he would have had in AEW. It doesn't make any sense, man. And Vince McMahon, once he knows he's got him, bro, all those old deals and stuff like that, none of that's gonna get approved anymore, and he's simply going to be just stagnant in WWE. Is just going to be a WWE performer and nothing more, because there's a
Exactly.
rule in WWE, and it's an unwritten rule, but it's couldn't be more clear. It couldn't be more clearer of the truth. You are not allowed to be bigger than WWE. Wyndham,
Nope.
you know how,
Exactly.
bro, when the whole Fiend run, can you imagine how many people wanted to do a movie with that? Can
Oh,
you
so
imagine how
many.
many people were hitting up WWE studios trying to collab with them so they can get his services? You know what I mean? And not even, collab with WWE studios, but people that actually know how to fucking make a movie probably hit
We're
him
like,
up.
yo, I want this character in a movie. Just us making it. Can it happen? Nope.
Nope.
Exactly.
Um, I'm sure he got a ton of shit, commercials, uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, this and that, and God knows what that character was offered, bro. And it WWE doesn't allow the performers to be in commercials that aren't sponsors or
Through them.
through them. Yeah, I know they do Snickers, and they did that one Fox commercial with
Yep.
with the Fiend where he was in therapy. It was pretty fucking cool. Can you imagine how many other ones he probably got that got denied? You know,
Exactly. For like different companies doing shit. You done a lot, man, and they just didn't allow it. Same
yeah,
thing's gonna
and
happen with Cody.
yep, and Cody Rhodes, he had a lot of freedom to do this and that in AEW. Tony Khan was so gracious enough to let him miss All Out and stuff like that because of outside projects and in WWE, man, I'm telling you, bro, whenever he wants to do something, they're gonna be like, nah, nope. They did it to Punk. They did it to fucking
Mm-hmm.
Punk. And in his last great promo in AEW, he talks so much about CM Punk for God knows what reason. But I mean, God, do you talk to the man? Fucking ask him. Hey, do you think I should go back? Do you think
Nope.
this is smart? Look at what they did to Punk, dude. They fucking
Exactly.
constantly denied him doing movies and this and that and fucking I know
Everything.
they even denied other companies making CM Punk pinball machines and just random stuff like that. I remember hearing that as a story. Punk was saying how pinball machine company had told him, "Yeah, we hit up WWE X amount of years ago and we wanted to make CM Punk pinball machines and it got denied." Because they wanted I think it was like they wanted like a bunch of legends instead of just a CM
Yeah,
Punk pinball machine or something like that. But like
of course.
even little petty shit like that, they don't.
And if you,
Mm,
another thing from that Punk story too, Punk didn't know about it until that pinball company just told him that.
yeah.
They
Yep.
kept that shit. They never told Punk. You know how much times that's happened to all these people?
Yeah.
They've never told of what they could do outside of the company. It's literally a dictatorship in there.
Yeah.
They
So
silence outside fucking things.
yeah, man. So Cody Rhodes, man, thinking he's going to go be this media star and he's outgrown AEW and this and that. He's gonna transition to Hollywood and WWE's gonna help him do that. No, they ain't gonna help you do shit, buddy. They ain't gonna help you do
Mm,
shit, man. They, like I said, bro, once they know they gotcha, and once all those deals are done, which is when they know they got him, he's gonna, hey, can
They
I do
like
this?
everybody.
Nope.
Nope.
Um, Chris Jericho seemingly confirms Cody Rhodes is signed with WWE. While on
Hmm.
Talk is Jericho, Chris Jericho seemingly uh, talked about seemingly confirming that Cody Rhodes has signed a contract with WWE. He says, and I quote, "I'm pulling back the curtain a little bit on the wrestling business. You're going to discover how I've been able to be Chris Jericho no matter what the company I work for or where I wrestle. You'll hear how Danhausen gets to keep his name and gimmick from promotion to promotion, how Cody Rhodes got to reclaim Rhodes from WWE even though he's back in WWE." End
Mm.
quote. Damn.
Fucking Cody.
Yeah, he says how Cody got to reclaim Rhodes from WWE even though he's back in WWE. Damn.
Yeah. And that's it, bro. That's literally it. And he's back, and they're
I
gonna take his name again, and he's gonna bitch.
I
It's a
keep
cycle.
I keep hearing this rumor. I keep oh god my back. I keep hearing this rumor that they are gonna put him on the Raw before Mania, and um I was thinking about this. If they don't put him on that Raw before Mania, and apparently it's gonna be a last ditch effort to sell tickets. I keep hearing that rumor because another thing too, I really want to see an updated ticket sales thing. I
I
really want to
really
see.
wanted
I
to,
really want to see how they've been doing. But I heard if
but
the
they know.
tickets aren't selling
Mhm.
that well, they're gonna put him on the Raw before Mania. But if he doesn't show up on the Raw before Mania, I'm almost positive all this stuff has been leaked on purpose.
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah, they do it on purpose just to get people to sell. Like they're trying to do the CM Punk Rampage thing. Speculation leads to tickets, but with the difference is CM Punk is CM Punk is Cody is Cody, and it's Mania. And what WWE really doesn't realize is a Mania like trip. That's a whole ass trip you gotta plan for. You gotta buy plane tickets. You gotta buy this. You gotta buy that. That's just not something you just go out the blue and spend like a rampage. So them really surprise ticket sales a week before the show isn't gonna do anything, especially with Cody.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to go to Mania, you have to plan it out because if there's 50,000 people, there's not, you know, there's only so much hotel rooms in that Dallas area. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you
Exactly.
know, odds are around that time the hotels will be booked as fuck, and rental cars and stuff that you might need are probably
You gotta
going to be
plan that
all
shit out.
gone. You know,
Exactly.
so yeah, I mean that's I don't know, man, but yeah, Chris Jericho damn near confirms that Cody Rhodes is back in WWE, and now the last thing, the thing that came out 5 hours ago, according to WrestleVotes, this I just find laughable. I see everybody talking about this on Twitter. I truly find this shit laughable. According to WrestleVotes, two very high profile names within WWE have been adamant to Vince McMahon that Cody Rhodes should be exactly like he was in AEW once he makes his WWE return, including presentation, ring gear, theme music, and pyro. It was also noted that the visual impact of the American Nightmare crossing the line is extremely significant.
Yeah, I'll be able to
Ladies
do
and
that for the first 4 weeks.
ladies and gentlemen, you guys think Cody Rhodes is going to be presented in WWE the same way he was in AEW? Really? You think Tony Khan, or sorry, you think Vince McMahon is going to look at something that was on Tony Khan's television show and want to do the exact same thing? When has he ever done
No,
that? To
no,
Tony Khan, little, when has he ever done that to his own son-in-law, let alone Tony Khan? What?
exactly.
This guy
Remember
doesn't
when
like
everyone
doing shit that was on fucking Triple H's program. That is his
exactly,
daughter's husband.
and he still has to change it. What happened to everybody that came in from WCW? They were all fucking molded into what Vince wanted. Everyone that comes up from NXT were molded into what he wants. It's how Vince does it. Yeah, in the first 3 weeks he might be Cody Rhodes, but by month 6 he'll be Stardust. It's
Five
just how it
months
is, bro.
six, by month 6, this motherfucker's gonna be back to being undashing Cody Rhodes. That is what
Yep.
this motherfucker's gonna be, bro. And it's just ridiculous, bro. It's really, really just fucking ridiculous, man. I keep seeing people say, "Oh yeah, WWE has to do this. WWE needs to do this. He's gonna be dead if he's not exactly like he was in AEW." Guys, he's gonna be dead. He's
Mm-hmm.
going. Sir K just said this. Just get it over with. He's gonna get
Bro, just
buried.
get it over with.
He's going
Just
to
do it in the
get
first
buried.
week.
Just fucking have him lose at Mania. Just have him. Just have him get fucking curb stomped and he's done. He's gonna just do it quick, bro. He's gonna get buried. Why are
No
we
matter what.
arguing about this?
Exa-
This can't.
They,
This can't happen. It's gonna.
it's gonna. That's what WWE fans say about everything. They gotta do it like this. This can't happen. You shouldn't have changed Walter's name. They changed Walter's name. You shouldn't have changed every call up. They changed every call up. Shouldn't have killed the demon. They killed the demon. Everything they have to do and shouldn't do is what happens. It's literally been proven every time. Cody's not gonna be the one deciding the time it does it. He is doomed. Just do it already. Just
Logan
tweet out
Holick.
now that he's gonna lose to fucking Roman at Backlash. Just
Bro,
do it.
seriously, dude. Logan Holick is in the chat. What's going on, dude?
Hey,
Oh, here we go. He said, I just went and read something that says they've sold up to 53,000 tickets for both nights. 53,000, and the last time you were there 5 years ago, you did 101,000.
That ain't a fucking symbol of what's to come.
Cody got you 3,000 extra tickets.
Wow. The fuck? Half those people aren't even gonna show up anyway.
So,
You love it.
Yeah, I mean, and the theme music. I am a strong advocate of him not using that song in WWE.
No.
Because
He'll never be able to use it again.
yeah, I have faith that he owns that song, and I know he owns the Rhodes name and Cody Rhodes and stuff like that, so I have faith that I don't think he's dumb enough to sign it over to them. I don't think he's that dumb. We clearly know his level of stupidity after this, but I don't think he's that dumb of all things, but
No.
to sign that stuff over to him. But not only is it an anti-WWE song, they took it all away.
Now he's gonna say that means AEW took it all away.
Oh my
Like
god.
EVP status. That he's gonna say that bullshit.
I think they say something about, isn't there something in the song about taking his name, or...
Oh yeah, that's like, I think that's in like the hook to the song. Something like that. It's
I don't
literally
know,
like the
but
hook of the song about taking his name or some shit.
It's literally an anti-WWE song, and I just think if he doesn't use that song, hearing that song again, whenever this fucking guy comes back to AEW, it'll be special. It'll be special hearing that song because it's an anti-WWE song. Why would they let him use that? Why would they let him use that? And if they do, they're going to remix it, or they're going to... Once Vince catches word that it's an anti-WWE song...
They're gonna remix the shit out of that.
They're gonna remix it, or they're gonna have Downstate put different lyrics in. I could see that. Or I could see them just giving him some Def Rebel song. Either that, or he's just gonna get Smoke and Mirrors back, and that's gonna be the end of that.
Just getting a whole new Def Rebel song, just generic ass song. Imagine Cody coming out to a generic Def Rebel song. God damn. It'll be like with the American trumpets and shit. You know it, bruh. You know it.
Yeah, man, but I keep seeing everybody fucking argue about this, man. Oh, WWE needs to know better. WWE needs to do this. WWE needs to do that. Motherfucker.
You know they don't know better.
Yeah, not only that, but bro, that like I just said, dude. Vince doesn't allow shit that his son-in-law created. What the fuck would make any of you, like, the ring gear I could see, obviously, because it's just ring gear. So yeah, that I could see. Maybe the pyro, you know, since they've kind of brought that back, but probably not as crazy as AEW used to do as pyro.
No.
But his presentation, I don't know. I don't know about that either, man. But like that, the presentation is, that's the big one for me, because there's just absolutely no fucking way they allow something that Tony Khan had on his television to be put on theirs. There's just no way.
They will not allow that.
And you know, you guys are really fucking fools if you believe that.
Oh yeah, they're just delusional.
Yeah, it's what should happen, but you guys got to know better by now. It's not.
Exactly. He's doomed. That's how it is. No other way of looking around it.
Yeah, we said it from the get-go, man, but doomed. Just doomed is Cody Rhodes. With that, I guess we can go into this story. This kind of has Cody Rhodes in it as well. Reddit insider Kermit125. Okay.
All right.
who has broken several stories in the past, has posted some notes for night 1 and 2 of WWE WrestleMania. Kermit125 notes that the plan is for Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes to happen on WrestleMania Sunday. The Raw Women's Championship match between Becky and Bianca Belair is scheduled for night 1 now, which is Saturday. And I'm also hearing a rumor that WWE is moving AJ Styles versus Edge to night 1. So it looks like Seth's match is being moved to night 2. Becky and Bianca is being moved to night 1. And Edge versus AJ has been moved to night 1 as well.
God damn. Cody's gonna debut at Mania, bro. The mid card of the show. What a way to do it. No better place, though. No better place. Fits him.
No better. The home for Cody. The mid card.
But,
Yeah, I mean, they actually, you know, it's honestly probably good that they moved Edge versus AJ to night 1 and Bianca and Becky to. The only bad thing about that is I'm also hearing that they're moving Charlotte and Ronda to night 2, maybe in the open.
I can see them opening.
Yeah, but that's another rumor I've been hearing. But like the way they had it before, you can probably skip night 1 as a whole. And you could probably skip night 1 as a whole, and that'll be it. If WWE is smart, they would have Edge versus AJ Styles main event night 1. Because AJ closed night 1 a couple years ago, and it was a fucking classic, the Boneyard match. But here we are, Edge versus AJ, and you know, WWE, like I said, had absolutely nothing. They thought, they thought they were onto something with putting Charlotte and Ronda as the main event of night 1. Like, that's gonna fucking do anything for anybody.
They were not.
But the way they had it going, you, like I said, could probably skip night 1 as a whole and nothing would happen. Nothing would fucking happen.
Definitely, man.
So, I mean, you got Becky and Bianca, which that does nothing for me either. But I think adding Edge and AJ to night 1 is a good thing. Well, like I said, because they had nothing. They literally had nothing. But, like I said, if WWE was smart, Edge versus AJ main events night 1. However, WWE is not smart, so they are going to be idiots and have a Kevin Owens show segment close night 1 of WrestleMania. And my fucking lord, save me,
My
bro.
God. They're literally having a segment close a night of WrestleMania. What has this company turned into, bro? My God.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I'd probably have Charlotte and Ronda open night 1 to get that over with.
It's not going to be a good match anyway.
Exactly. Just get it over with. And then put Becky and Bianca in the mid-card of night 1, too. Because we got to save the mid-card spot for night 2. For one
Cody.
man.
The king of the mid-card.
The only man that could pick up that sword that his father put down. Well, not even that he put down himself. No. That's his sword.
Yeah, he put that on himself. That man created the mid-card fucking myth for himself. He created his own demon.
Favorite mid-carder.
Fucking Cody.
But yeah, man, I mean, they're making some changes to the card, man, and I mean, like I said, I think moving Edge and AJ was a good thing. If you're gonna have a surprise for Cody Rhodes, you kind of need to have that on night 2. But they had too much shit on night 2. So I think it's good that they moved some of it off, because it would just be, it would be like last year where like night 1 was better because it was the stuff that WWE didn't care about. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And night
But the
2
bad thing about
had
hmm
I
oh,
was
bad.
gonna say night 2 had so much shit on it. It was like overwhelming. You know,
Exactly.
as to where night 1 was good in the ring, it was a bunch of shit you didn't care about. You know.
Hmm. Exactly. Exactly. And this year is even worse because not only is it the matches they don't care about, it's matches nobody cares about on night one. Bro, what's on night one besides now Edge and AJ and that women's match? I don't even know.
Um, isn't
A
there
random tag match?
probably Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn? Isn't there a SmackDown tag team title match? Oh, the
I
Raw
think
tag
so.
team title match too is
Oh
probably gonna
yeah.
be on night 1.
Yay.
Um,
WWE Tag Team Wrestling. That's fucking compelling.
I think it's like the Usos versus the Viking Raiders or something.
I think so. And then the Raw match is what? Who the fuck are the champions again? RK Bro, right?
RK Bro
They
versus
won
the
it
Street
back.
Profits versus the Alpha Academy.
Yep, that one's gonna suck completely.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to be horrible.
It really is.
Speaking of night 1, Omas, Omas. Um, WrestleVotes tweeted out a couple days ago. Sources states as of now, Omas is indeed getting a singles WrestleMania match, and
Oh
his
God.
opponent may surprise people. And he says it's not Veer or Cody for that matter. Now, there has been rumors Omos's WrestleMania opponent revealed. So,
Oh,
before I read this, there was a nasty fucking rumor I heard that it was going to be Bill Goldberg that was going to come in and fight Omos at WrestleMania. But I will say, I gotta give it to WWE. Actually, they don't even really deserve it, but they're so goddamn stupid. You got to give them props for no-brainer shit like this. It's really ridiculous. I'm so happy that when they broke up AJ and Omos and they said they had big plans for both of them, I'm glad the
they
one that
lied.
had the better plans was AJ,
Right.
because I
Thankfully,
could have
man.
swore it was gonna be Omo.
Oh, I
I
thought he
could
was
have
gonna do some
swore.
crazy shit this year. I really did.
And
God damn.
if Bobby Lashley was still the WWE champ, he probably would have been, because
Hmm.
it has been confirmed who Omos will face at WrestleMania 38 next month. The Raw star is expected to face an opponent who will surprise some fans at April 2nd or 3rd. The April 2nd or 3rd event, according to reports, Bobby Lashley will be Omos's anticipated. I don't know about anticipated, but he will be Omos's opponent as a part of the weekend, according to Fightful Select. During his WWE Championship encounter with Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble in January, Bobby Lashley suffered a shoulder injury. Last month at the Elimination Chamber, the Almighty was written off of TV. During his absence, it was rumored that Lashley was attempting to obtain medical clearance in time for WrestleMania 38. With the expectation of the 30-man Royal Rumble match, Omas, with the exception of the 30-man Royal Rumble match, Omas has been promoted as a dominant figure since his
Oh,
separation from AJ Styles in December of 2021, and hasn't lost a match since. I've lost a couple things watching Omas. I've lost fucking brain cells trying to listen to this fucking man cut a promo. Oh
oh
my
my God.
god,
Bro doesn't
talk
even
about a
speak. He
loss.
just says words. I guess they don't even sound like words. Don't
Since his
makes no
falls,
fucking sense.
since his Falls Count Anywhere match against Bobby Lashley at Crown Jewel in October 2021, Bobby Lashley hasn't lost a one-on-one match either. Omas won a 25-man battle royal at the Okay, what the fuck? Why are we just listing off accolades here? Okay, well, it's going to be Bobby Lashley, and he's going to face Omo at WrestleMania, man, and that fucking screams night one. But my thing is, what if Bobby Lashley's not clear? Why is WWE going off of a if?
Exactly. I don't think he'll be cleared, to be honest.
I
I don't
wouldn't
see
think
it.
so either.
Like, why? Why are you planning a match that most likely can't happen? Just throw Omo in whatever random fucking mid card thing you have, or whatever fucking battle royal you want to do, even if they're doing that this year. Yeah, I mean, just throw him anywhere. Why
Yeah,
is he on the show anyway? Like,
at
what?
that point. Ah,
It doesn't make sense, man. It really doesn't.
no,
Who
not at
cares?
all. Not
And
at
don't
all,
do
man.
Bobby Lashley like that. Please don't.
Seriously, bro.
If he is
Seriously.
cleared, have him face like who the fuck can he face if he is cleared? Hmm. If I mean, they don't care about the brand split anyway. Have him go beat Ricochet for that IC title. That would be interesting. Bobby would be cool with that thing.
Very true. Very true.
And Logan said the match with the Usos is versus Nakamura and Rick Boogs. That's even
Oh,
worse.
no way.
Apparently.
What?
My God. Oh yeah.
What
Bobby ain't
the?
clear. Probably sending out Veer. Fucking Logan.
They might be. They
I
might
can see
be.
it.
Unless they
But he's
got, like, Goldberg in their back pocket or something.
please don't. I'd rather take Veer.
Goldberg versus Omas.
Bro, someone's gonna die in that match. I'm telling someone's gonna
Fuck, man. You might as well bring out the Great Khali. We can't get
might
any
as
more
well.
atrocious at this point. Might as well fucking bring him out.
At least let us have a laugh.
Seriously, bro. These two idiots talking gibberish to each other.
Just slapping
Shit.
each other, just walking. The whole match will be them just walking.
Hitting. Just doing
Just
clotheslines, but nobody's fucking falling. No one's selling
yeah.
them.
Oh, bro, it'll be the greatest clusterfuck ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's truly ridiculous, bro. Fucking Omo. Bro, why? Why is he even a thing?
Why?
This dude should be in NXT still.
At least.
Fucking A.
The NXT level up.
What?
They need to draw off Omo.
Fuck. Yeah. God. A little bit of sad news we got today, but we knew it was inevitable. Triple H, Papa Mark, has confirmed his in-ring retirement during an interview with Stephen A. Smith on ESPN's First Take. During the interview, Triple H called his cardiac event last year. Triple H recalled his cardiac event last year, noting how Stephanie McMahon noticed he began to cough up blood. My God. Which had led to him getting tests and being sent to the emergency room as he was in heart failure. Triple H also noted that he now has a defibrillator
Defibrillator.
in his chest and therefore will never wrestle again.
That
Wow.
sucks, man. That really fucking sucks.
What is a defibrillator?
Man.
To, like, pump the blood? Help pump the blood?
It's those things that shock your heart to get people to like revive them. It's
Oh
probably a
my
version of
God.
that that just keeps his heart bumping, and it's just probably something like that. I think that's what it would be from the name of it. But
Damn,
man,
that's sad
that
as
fucking
fuck, bro.
sucks, man. That really does, man.
Papa
God,
Mark.
truly,
Yeah.
bro. Even fucking seeing all the posts today, Johnny Gargano said he was proud to be called a Triple H guy.
Yep.
You love to see it, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's so sad, man. That's so fucking sad. But yeah, I mean, he had a fantastic run. He will always be a legend, for sure, always be a
Oh yeah,
legend,
man.
bro. Papa Mark, there will never be another. There will never be
Nope.
another. I fucking tell you that. And yeah, his contributions both in the ring and out just stand out so much, and it just shows what kind of man he is. Truly one of the greats, bro. He's it is because of this man I will have lifelong memories through either his work or the work he produced in NXT.
Exactly.
Crazy, but I mean, I'm sure this isn't the way he went to go out, man. But he's definitely earned all his stripes, bro. And he
Definitely, man.
yeah. Congratulations on a fucking fantastic in-ring career. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, man. Triple H is a true legend, in and out the ring.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Papa
Gave
Goat.
all of us lifelong fucking memories through his
Oh
work.
yeah.
Incredible.
This generation
man.
will last.
Yeah.
You love to see it,
Absolutely, bro.
but it sucks, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. With that,
Okay. The mini defibrillator are used just in case his heart was to stop or slow down. Okay. That's what I felt like it was. Just
okay.
in case, so it could just shock it back into working properly.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
that
crazy,
sucks.
bro. That's crazy. I didn't know that until reading that article just now. That sucks, dude. For the next story, it's about fucking time, but it's here. WWE have announced Shad Gaspard as the 2022 Warrior Award recipient. Yeah, this is fantastic, man. This is truly a long time coming. This is truly a long time coming, bro. Yeah, truly, bro. He is we said this when he passed away, man, but you truly could not have left a better legacy for yourself and for your family and stuff like that. And you know, it incredible, man, incredible. So congratulations to Chad. I just called him Shad. On a heavenly 2022 Warrior Recipient Award. Well deserved.
Truly.
Yeah, incredible, man, incredible. Congratulations to the man, for real.
Hell yeah, man. Truly, man. This is what this award was made for, is people like him, man. And it sucks to see him gone, but no other person to have this award.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So, with that, WWE and 2K seems as if their relationship was going to be over, but
What?
2K Games debunks rumor that WWE is ending working relationship. Ronnie Singh, Ronnie 2K, that fucking asshole, is 2K Sports digital marketing director. He recently took to Twitter and uploaded a photo of himself and the 2K crew being at WWE headquarters. He also debunked rumors that the company won't work with 2K anymore, he says. The two biggest heels in the biz sitting in the boss's WWE chair. In all seriousness, such a pleasure meeting a person I have long admired for her presence, business acumen, and philanthropy, Stephanie McMahon. To partnering on many more WWE game launches. Shout out to WWE and Stephanie McMahon for the continued partnership and the amazing launch of WWE 2K22. Here's to many more years of success. Hashtag it crashes different. Yeah, bro. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Better than what they could have done. At this point, it was right to stick with 2K, but WWE just has to make sure to let them know to listen to the fucking fans. Fix GM mode, fix this, fix that, fix this,
Fix
fix that.
online. Fix a lot. There's a lot to fix.
You did a
But
lot right, but there's a lot to
Mhm.
fix, bro. There is a lot
Exactly,
to
man.
fix. But
Exactly.
this
But
was
it's better than
better
EA.
than any of them other options. It is. Because as you know, 2K's workload as a lot of people seem to leave Take-Two Interactive and 2K, and people stop working with them. It seems like their only main games are NBA and WWE at this point. So
Exactly.
as their
So
workload gets smaller,
they can focus more on it.
and what they need to really focus on is Mafia 4, because we need to get this rolling. Um,
It did.
if the 8-year gap says anything, we're looking at about 2026. So I'm expecting 2026 for that fucking game. But that's a different story for a different day, bro. But
One thing scares me about 2K though,
yep.
after what happened today. So they're
Uh-oh.
all owned by Take-Two. Take-Two also owns Rockstar. Today, Rockstar announced that you get GTA Plus, a subscription service for GTA. So feel like they're gonna put that in 2K in next year, man, and that just sounds fucking atrocious.
Dude, what is this fucking Netflix? Dude,
Bro, I'm telling you, I hate when games do that.
why am I
That
paying
shit is
for
the dumbest.
just have me pay the fucking $30 for the season's pass and be done with it. I don't want to pay a subscription service on a video
Yep,
game. And what
GTA.
possibly is GTA Plus going to fucking offer that the game hasn't offered in 9 fucking years?
I was looking at it, and you get like cars early.
Oh
You get
my,
discounts for random. It's terrible, bro. It's a disgrace, and they're gonna put that shit in 2K. Definitely NBA, and I think maybe not next year, but the year after next, and probably 2K24, they'll put that shit in WWE. You want to get Rey Mysterio, or no? You want to get Omo early by 2K plus? Oh, that shit's coming, bruh. It really is. We thought we dodged a bullet with EA, but we're just getting the same thing. Same
fucking
side to different
Rockstar,
coins.
man. My god. That,
I was laughing my ass off, bruh.
dude, the game's been out for 9 years. I'm sure, motherfucker, I've been waiting for fucking GTA 6 for 9 fucking years. I can wait an extra 2 weeks to get this fucking car that I'm probably going to be bored with within 3 fucking days, because you can only do so much to the damn thing.
Exactly, bruh. Exactly.
But EA is horrible with the in-app purchases, man, and fucking good lord. GTA Plus. How about suck my dick? How about that? With your fucking free cars and your early access and your discounts. How about that? Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah, man.
Jesus.
I
What
was
the
laughing
fuck?
my ass off, bruh. It really got GTA plus.
They want
We're
us
gonna
to
get 2K plus.
pay for that after we've been waiting 9 years for GTA 6. And now you want to shove this shit in my face.
I'm gonna look up the prices to that shit, because that'll probably be around the price for the 2K version. Let me look it up. I don't know if they announced the
I
prices
could
yet.
I could see it with NBA, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
really know what you would do. Well,
$6 a month.
get the
Oh
fuck
my
out of
god.
here. That shit
Get
isn't
the
worth fucking
fuck out of here.
$2 a month.
Especially with 2K, what are you paying for? To have it fucking crash? You know what you get in 2K Plus? No more crashing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you get the clean version of the game, you get the smooth
You get a,
version,
you get a
crashless
stable
2K.
version of the game. Pay extra money. Like,
My God,
this
unbelievable,
shit's
bro,
doomed.
unbelievable, fucking Rockstar. But yeah,
Yeah.
2K, yeah, like I said, as their workload as people leave, it's only right, man. It's only right that that they put more attention into WWE, which they need to. They need to keep improving it. Just because this game is good, that doesn't mean you give us a fucking carbon copy of this game for 2023, and none of that. It just and by God, don't shove no fucking $6 fucking subscription service in my fucking face. And for a wrestling game, I could see them doing that for 2K, maybe with like my team cards and stuff. Well, I could see them doing that with my faction cards, but they have to know my faction is dead already. No one cares about it.
I was gonna say I'm scared for next year's my career because things are gonna go back to what it was next year because no one does my faction. They're not gonna be making any money from my faction, so they're gonna put that. You know what I could see them doing? Turning GN mode into their money mode, like my faction. I can see them doing that.
Yeah, yeah, I could
I
see
just
that.
hope it's not career mode. As long as it's not career mode, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But my God,
yeah, absolutely.
2K Plus, it's coming. $6 a month.
They could kiss my ass. I ain't getting no fucking $6 from me. What am I gonna pay to get fucking am I gonna pay to get fucking LA Night a week early? The hell out of here.
Want to get a year, 2 weeks early, pay $6 a month. The fuck?
My God, man, fucking spare me. 2K, take two. I mean, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, 2K was really the best option for WWE to stay with. Other than that shit, because man, tearing stuff like that. My God.
It's just fucked. Everything's
Seriously.
doomed.
Seriously, bro. Yeah, that just sounds absolutely atrocious. But, yeah, I mean they just got to keep improving it, and they have to know that they can't just give us a carbon copy of the game, bruh.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Logan says it here. You have to wait 6 more years for GTA 6. Yep, 2025, 2026. I think they said, man, something like
We're all
that.
be fucking. Oh, no, fucking. We're all fucking gonna be dead when that game comes out, bruh. We ain't making it to GTA 6. I'm
Probably
telling
not,
you that
bro.
right now. I
Probably
don't think
not.
we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, yeah, but minus 2K plus, it was really the best option for him. Yeah, it really was, especially because this game is good. They just need to keep improving it.
Exactly.
So yeah,
That's all I
man,
need to do.
for sure, for sure. But Paige Van Zant, WWE had a different plan for Paige Van Zant. While speaking on Throwing Down with Renee Paquette and Misha Tate, Paige Van Zant revealed she did have a meeting at WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut to negotiate a contract. However, she did not like WWE's direction for her and ultimately declined. She said, I didn't know my career would take me I did know my career would take me to pro wrestling eventually. I wasn't sure what venue that would be, if it would be WWE or AEW. I've been a fan of both. I made it out about a year ago to WWE headquarters. They had a different plan for me. They had a different plan for what they wanted for me, end quote. And she did not go into anything specifically. But I don't know. She was probably going to be some lackey in a Ronda Rousey faction or something like that.
Probably something like that. I could see it. They
Yeah.
probably told her she was gonna be Raw's Ronda Rousey or some shit. You know it.
Yeah.
And she won't
So,
be able to overshadow Ronda, so that'd be even worse.
mm-hmm. So yeah, man, Paige Van Zant has made her way over to AEW, and she was at once in contract talks with WWE. So it's crazy to think as to where she ended up going, man. And it's
Okay.
I think
Shit's
she's
crazy.
yeah, I think she made the right choice. I think she made the right choice.
Exactly. I think Cody has to look at that choice and realize the same thing's gonna happen to him. He's gonna be changed.
Yep,
no
they
matter
have a
how
different
much they
plan.
believe you.
Yep, absolutely, bro. So yeah, man, Paige Van Zant once in talks with WWE. Yeah, just let's just be grateful she ended up where she is. Thankfully, she
Exactly.
did not go to the Fed. Um,
Cody.
oh, speaking of WWE 2K, The Shield. That's right, The
God.
Shield. Scrapped storyline for Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt. Fans have discovered some hidden game files for WWE 2K22 that reveals a storyline between Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt that takes place after WrestleMania 37 in this scrapped 2K22 storyline. Bray Wyatt converts Dana Brooke into the Fiend, female fiend, in order to get back at Alexa for the event of WrestleMania 37. Bray Wyatt also confirmed the angle was just for the video game. Yeah, and then Wrestle Tracker on Twitter tried saying that this was actual scrap plans for television,
Yeah, I
and
saw
Bray
that.
Wyatt debunked this, and he says, not true, that was the angle for the video game.
God.
Now, although the storyline sounds great, uh, the overwhelming what the fuck in the storyline is Dana Brooke is the
Yes.
Shield. Now, the
Bro.
rest of the storyline sounds cool as fuck, actually, and I'm kind of pissed
Yeah.
it's not in the game. You end up stealing Bray's lantern with his head on it, and it ends up hypnotizing your character, and then you work under Bray Wyatt's control, and it turns out that you eventually come to find out that he purposely wanted
Set
you to
that up.
steal the lantern, so
Mm-hmm.
so he can hypnotize you and stuff like that, and it sounds pretty fucking dope. And I think you end up teaming with Alexa, which is you have a little back and forth with Alexa in career mode, so I wonder if that is kind of
That was
what they
to
ended
set
up
up
keeping
that.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I could have seen that. Now that you say that, that's true. Probably why they had that little side story.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Man, oh man.
yeah, man. But other than the Dana Brooke part, it sounded cool as fuck, man. It sounded cool as fuck. A lot of the storylines in the game are kind of weird. I mean, it's a good
Yeah.
career mode, and you can challenge for whatever belt you want and stuff like that. But it's kind of cool. I just don't like how it keeps the same champions if you're not the champion.
Exactly. There's no
Like,
dynamicness to it.
yeah,
You can't
it's
just go to Raw and face whoever happens to be the champion. It's always the same people.
yeah, like if you lose the U.S. title, they'll just automatically put it back on Tommaso Ciampa. Like the game doesn't think, you know.
Exactly.
The
You'd
game
think
is
they would let it just do itself.
exactly because if I wanted to go re-challenge for a belt, I gotta beat the same dude that I beat it for already. Like, what if I wanted to
Every time
challenge
I
someone
want that
different
belt.
for the belt?
Exactly. That's something they gotta learn in the next career mode too, is make it more dynamic.
Yeah,
Make just whoever happens to be champion.
and another thing is they in 2K16, I believe, you can get a tag team partner and go after the tag belts. Why can't you
I
do
want
that
to be
in
able
these
to do that.
games?
Exactly. Especially with the sheer amount of multi-man matches. It would be nice to have a tag partner in all those.
Seriously,
Especially when I
bro.
could choose.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I know in 2K16, all you had to do is come out and have a promo and set it up as a team forming promo, and you
Mm-hmm.
called out the partner, and that was your teammate. Simple. And then you
Nice,
guys
bro.
just go after the tag belts, and it was fun. It was fun as
This
hell.
shit's fun. Exactly. I mean, yeah, they
Um,
need more shit like that, bro. But the Sheen and the whole Fiend storyline is very interesting. The Fiend's model looks pretty dope, and it's the same model in 2K20. But there was just something just off about the look of 2K20, so it looked good. And that little model they showed that got leaked in the Funhouse set looked dope. Wish we could have
Yeah.
got to see that, man, but would have loved it, man. But they fired Bray Wyatt, so they had to cut it.
Yeah.
Shit sucked.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And yeah, man. I mean, yeah, 2K like we said, man. They just gotta keep. They just have to keep improving, bro. They just have to keep improving.
Exactly.
Can't make
It's that
WWE
simple.
regret this.
Nope. Can't make us regret this.
Seriously, bro. Um. Next, we got Mustafa Ali. I believe this is the last of our WWE stories for the day.
Oh
We got
man.
this. He tweeted this out. As you can see on your screen, he tweeted that out 6 days ago. So, yeah. He tweeted out a humble and fair warning. As soon as I get this sorted, I'm going to absolutely body all of your faves. Hmm.
Wonder who he's talking about.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Who are most fans' favorites? Is it Roman? Eh.
Uh,
Is it Happy Corbin?
yep.
Nope. Like,
um,
what else could this be, bruh? You know what he's
Punk,
teasing.
Danielson. I could totally see him
Locks.
in the Blackpool Combat Club.
Truly, bro. Another person I can see in there is Cesaro. I've seen people mention that. He's
Ooh,
perfect for that fucking
that's a good
faction.
one. Wheeler
That shit would
Yuta,
be dope.
bro. Wheeler fucking Yuta. We're gonna talk a lot about that on Monday, dude. Wheeler
Loving
fucking
that shit,
Yuta,
man.
dude. I love it.
Truly, bro. But Ali can do a lot. Him and Pac. Would love to see that.
Ooh, that'd be a good
Um,
one, bro.
Running back, him and Murphy. All of
Oh,
it, bruh.
oh yeah. That's
Love to
what's
see
up,
all of it.
bro.
Him and Black would go crazy. He truly is correct in that. I want to see him face all our favorites, bruh.
Seriously, bro. Seriously. Um, fantastic professional
See him
wrestler
go
is
hard.
Mustafa. Um,
Fucking A. His
yeah,
ass.
incredible professional wrestler is Mustafa Ali, and I don't know. I said this. I said this when I first seen this man, but like, could possibly, could possibly, we could he possibly have been told that he's gonna be a part of the post Mania cuts or something like that?
I could see it. Or does he kind of like know it's gonna happen? Someone may have told him, not
Mm-hmm.
supposed to tell him, but be like, yeah, they're looking at you to be cut because he wants it. So if someone's in the company that is cool with him, they would probably tell him like, you know what, I know you've been wanting that, and I've
Yeah.
heard rumors in the company that they are gonna do that to you. So I feel it's something like that, man. But either way, I don't think that they're gonna go fully on. I don't think they're gonna pock them. They want to, but they don't care enough to go fully with it anymore. Not
Mm.
in this day and time. If it was like in 2018, 2017, they would have 100% do it. But now they just don't care.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So Mustafa Ali, and there's really only one spot. There's really only one spot I could really see him landing, and that is AEW. I think they AEW likes to get those guys that weren't really big stars in WWE,
Hmm.
or that WWE massively fucked up on, like a Brody Lee, and turn them into something
The star.
that is fantastic in their
Hmm.
company. And Mustafa Ali is right there, bro. He's right
He's
there. He's one
prime
of those
example,
guys.
man.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that could just do great shit. He
And
really could.
bros, the
Mm.
Chicago crowd seeing that man, I would love to see it. Us seeing that man live, I would
Yeah,
love to see it.
him versus Punk in Chicago.
Hmm.
That would be dope.
Exactly.
That would be dope.
Exactly. Logan just said this in the comments, true, and it's true. WWE and their budget, man, they're not gonna want to pay Ali for those fucking what 3, 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, they're not gonna want to pay him, especially with Cody coming in. You know how much his pyro cost? They ain't keeping a lot. They getting rid of a lot of people, bro. Yeah, pyro, fucking 1 million itself a year. I don't know what you gotta pay his ass. Man, I would tell him the pyro comes out your cut, out your paycheck, bro. With his ass.
Hell yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. But yeah, man, I'm excited for Ali, and yeah, like I said, he might have heard through the grapevine, man, that he's going to be a part of the post-Mania cuts. Very interesting,
Exactly.
very interesting. With that, we move on to majority of our AEW stories here. Ethan Page re-signs. Ethan Page signed a new multi-year deal contract extension with AEW late last year, according to Fightful Select. With that, WWE showed major interest in Ethan Page. So, for everybody saying that Tony Khan is petty for giving Leo Rush a short-term contract,
I was about to
he
bring
did the
that up.
fucking same thing for Ethan Page. So,
Does it for most people.
honestly, why would you just sign every fucking body to a 3-year, 5-year deal? Doesn't that sound a little absurd? Doesn't that sound like a fucking company that does that to everybody? And it's just absolutely absurd and pointless for them to do that. Who's that sound like?
Come on, bro. Come on.
When the talent wants it and when TK wants it, then they come to a deal. But if TK's bringing you in, it's 9-month deal. I mean, what would that be? If he came in March, yeah, 10-month contract, 9-month contract, maybe.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now he signed on for multiple years, man, which is great for him, bro. Great for him. WWE shows major interest in Ethan Page.
I wonder why.
On Andrew Zarian's Mat Men Pro Wrestling podcast, he stated that there are people in WWE who hold Page in high regard and praise him. Okay, really?
Okay.
A guy who Ethan Page is great, but a guy that really hasn't done much on AEW television, you hold him to a high praise and high regard for what?
He's not exactly what WWE looks for in a guy. You know what I mean? They're just saying that because come on, bro. It's the most obvious case of that type of shit.
This is why we laughed. This is why we fucking laughed at that report that came out many months ago of WWE doesn't want AEW guys. That's not what they're looking for. They don't want professional wrestlers. They want attractions.
Well, with every AEW guy, the contract's coming up. We have interest in them. Didn't have interest in them before. Why now?
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and man, you expect us to believe that WWE was going to do a lick of anything with Ethan Page? No. He was going to be chasing around the 24. Ethan Page has got a little bit of comedy relief to him. He's got a little bit of comedy mixed in with him.
He would have been 24/7 bound instantly.
Motherfucker. Oh my god. That guy would have been fucking chasing Drake Maverick, Mr. Creative Writer, around.
Drake Maverick.
Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Yeah, man. So Paige Van Zant, or
Wrong page.
the reason I said Paige Van Zant is because he puts this at the end of it. Page's current contract has years left on it, so if WWE wanted to talk to him, it might take a while. Ethan Page re-signed, and Andrew Zarian acknowledged that AEW now has to do more with him to risk losing him before his contract ends. WWE has indicated that they have showed interest in names including MJF, Wardlow, and Jade Cargill, according to Zarian. Oh, never mind. He doesn't. I thought I seen Paige Van Zant. I think I seen Paige and Zarian on here. The
And well, there's a lot of pages in AEW, so I
seriously,
get why
bro.
you get confused.
Seriously. These names, like Page, have years left on their existing contracts. Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, he just said it here, bro. You have MJF, Wardlow, and Jade Cargill, who WWE have shown interest in, and now you have Ethan Page. And what's so funny is Wardlow. They turned him down multiple times. They turned MJF
Hmm.
down multiple times, and they've turned down Jade Cargill multiple times. So
So there's a pattern here.
so
Yeah,
why do you have interest in them now? You could have scooped up Ethan Page when he was just working the indies. Why didn't you
exactly.
scoop him up then?
Come on, bruh. Come on.
It doesn't make any sense, bro. It does not
No.
make any sense. So WWE is showing interest in Ethan Page, and like I said, somebody who is fantastic, but he really hasn't done much on AEW. So why would WWE want him of all people?
Exactly, bruh. Hey, come on. There's making it a lot more obvious by the fucking case.
Seriously, bro. Seriously. Um, MJF. MJF plans to let his AEW contract expire. This is
This shit's
interesting.
hilarious.
While speaking to Ariel Helwani, MJF made it clear that he will not be re-signing with AEW under his contract, under his current contract with the company when it expires. This is because he wants to test free agency as well. He says, "This is a long one. Stay with me here. When you're as talented and as over and as much of a draw as me, if you want to, I could bite all of Tony Khan's fingers because he knows where his bread is buttered."
Hmm?
If
It's a
that
weird thing.
if that offended someone in the locker room, and I know it does, oh well, cry about it.
Damn.
Get more over than me. Oh wait, that's right, you can't. I'm literally the best talker in the history of the business. I'm one of the best wrestlers in the history of the business, bell to bell. And it's because I don't spam moves like I'm in a video game. I make people feel something because I go out there to win. I'm not going out there to show off. I'm not going out there to try and make sure that I get all these people talking about my star ratings. And if that happens and it's a byproduct of what I do, fantastic. I didn't get in this business to hit moves. I got in this business to make money. That's why I'm not afraid to talk about when my contract is up. January 1st, 2024. And I'm not afraid to stir that pot. It's a constant reminder to Tony Khan. I need to step up my game, and it's a constant reminder to WWE, who has extreme interest in me, where we're going to need to make some serious. We're going to make him a serious offer he can't refuse. I'm not signing that shit. No shot. It's not a test if you know you're going to win. I got the cheat code. I got the answers on a piece of paper. No, that's not something I consider unless the number was absolutely astronomical. But even then, I'm not sure I'd consider it.
Fucking MJF,
So did
bro.
he
Dude,
just? So did he just say he's not signing with WWE unless it's an offer that they can't?
no, with that part, he was talking about signing a new deal before his current one ends.
Oh,
That's what he
okay,
was talking about with that shit.
gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah. I did listen to that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but
Fucking MJF.
yeah, MJF wants to test free agency, as he should, as he
And you hear what
should.
he also said?
Something about, I know he said something about him being a big fan of all the WWE shows and stuff like that.
Yeah. He said he watches everything, and he's a fan. He's a massive fan of it all. Dude, this man's master worker, bruh. He really is.
Yeah, and I'm sure it will play into a storyline where
Oh,
he
no.
will resign, um, because he's talked about this so much, man. And CM Punk, him that promo with CM Punk, the fucking buy one get one extravaganza.
It just makes it all obvious.
Yeah, MJF. I mean, shit, I'm sure he's gonna test free agency. I'd probably test
Oh
it
yeah,
too, just to see what they
especially if
would
I was
offer.
MJ.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially, bro. But he already knows he can't, especially when he sees what happens to Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Eek,
Exactly.
eek, bro.
Especially even just looking at it, the shit he says on Dynamite and on pay-per-views, you won't be able to be MJF in
No, he knows
WWE.
that.
God no, he knows that. And that's the whole joke. That's the whole joke of him loving their product. He doesn't give a shit. He's laughing through it all, man. Funniest part is, I think I told you this last night, man, or recently, but the contract that Cody so desperately wants, the CM Punk level contract that Cody desperately wants, that is exactly what MJF is gonna get when when his current contract comes up, and it's just hilarious symbolism. It really is.
Because MJF just kept with it, bro. Like,
He did the work.
yeah, I mean, Cody Rhodes didn't. All
He
this
didn't do
man
it.
had to do was turn heel, and I think Tony Khan would have been like, "Well, we got a star in you for years, so I'll give you this $3 million."
Exactly. Literally all he had to do was turn heel, bro. That's all he had to do. He refused it, blamed it on TK, and now he's a sad case, man. And you look at MJF, he's doing everything he should do. Fans want him to do this, he does it. When he should do this, he does it.
He's
Come
just
on,
went
man.
along with the natural progression of his character, and that's one thing Cody
Exactly.
didn't. Cody wants to
He
be John
refused.
Cena. Cody wants
Mm-hmm.
to be John Cena. He never wants to turn heel. Dude, there's a natural progression to the character. Look at how long overdue Roman Reigns was. He wanted, even him wanted to turn
Mm-hmm.
heel. It was them that wanted to keep him babyface because they wanted to take the Cena route. Roman Reigns knew there was a natural progression to the character, and it needed to fucking change. It needed to change as soon as he won that Royal Rumble in 2015. It also
Mm-hmm.
needed to change when he beat The Undertaker. It also needed to change when the AOP got called up. It also needed to change when the Shield got back together, and they needed to break up somehow, but they left it to Mox for a for a shitty heel turn. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
Roman
Exactly. And
Reigns knew all along there was a natural progression that needed to happen in his character. Now, MJF's natural progression isn't so much of him turning babyface, it's kind of just him becoming bigger of a prick. And that's okay, because
exactly.
that's the natural progression of the character. Cody Rhodes
Exactly.
called for his to turn heel, and he didn't want to.
Just
And it
how it
fucked
is,
him.
bro. Like, does Cody not think that one day MJF will basically be The Rock, where he says heel shit just because that's who he is, but he's overall a babyface at the end of his career? That's how it's
Oh,
going to be with MJF,
it is.
100%. And Cody wants the Cena love, but he can't take the Cena hate. Come on, man. Come on.
Yep.
Imagine
Yep.
in 2005 if Cena just walked out and just they're booing me. They're saying they're gonna riot if I win. I'm done with this shit. He wouldn't be
That's
John Cena,
that's Cody Rhodes.
and that's Cody Rhodes. He can't take the heat. So goddamn, he you gotta do the work, Cody. You're the fucking definition of saying shit like that, and he won't. If he refuses it, that's gonna be his downfall.
Yeah. Yeah. Bray as well. Um, Another
Exactly.
guy who just understands the natural progression. Brian, all these people that are around Cody, Jericho.
Exactly.
You like, you think Cody would pick it up? Like, okay, there's a natural progression of my character. Maybe it's time to turn heel. This is
You
getting
gotta
stale.
change, and just refused. And
Omega,
his
the
refuse.
Bucks. Look at the Bucks. Look at the Bucks.
Exactly.
Look at the fucking Young Bucks. What they've started as and what they have become now. Natural progression.
Exactly.
With Cody
Come on,
Rhodes,
bro.
stale. It
You don't
got
think one
stale,
day
and he walked out.
Hangman will have to turn heel? That's gonna happen one day.
It's
Same. It's just how it is. Just how the business works.
exactly, exactly. Cody Rhodes had been the good guy for so long, and he'd been the hero for so long, and it was just time. it was just time, bro. And in his mind, it wasn't time. And like I said, in the end, it fucked him. And he wanted to leave AEW because of it. And
Exactly.
it's
Look at Johnny
completely his fault.
Gargano.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
biggest baby face ever. Still was willing to turn heel. He did heel shit in the middle of his baby face chase. He did heel shit. He fucking injured Aleister Black, Malachi Black, as a babyface, technically. Come on, bruh. Come on. Cody ain't willing to do that type of shit. Look at Daniel Bryan. Probably the biggest babyface ever.
Yeah.
And he's healing it up. He healed it up back in WWE. He's doing it again now. And it's way more compelling than what Cody's going to do in WWE for the next fucking 3 years.
Natural progression. Tommaso Ciampa, probably the greatest heel of all time, turned
Yep.
babyface because the people just loved him. Johnny
And
Gargano,
it just fit.
everybody loves to see the fucking hero fall, and my God,
Did
he
he
fucking
fall?
turned into a fucking fantastic, hilarious heel.
Exactly,
You
man.
know?
Exactly. It's called progress. Cody refused it. He doesn't get his 3 mil. Look at CM Punk.
Yes.
You don't think that man progressed? He is literally John Cena nowadays, and that's the
This
point.
this dude was a fucking hated
Oh my
heel
god. If
in
you seen any
2010.
clips of that motherfucker, he
Yes.
said the most fucked up shit back then. Look at him now.
Fast
Bit
forward to
nicest guy.
2011, and the guy is the most just standout fucking, renegade, leader of the pack type fucking babyface, trying to take down the corporately built John Cena. It was just the natural progression, was where things went. This guy
Exactly.
this guy speaks his mind. People like him. This guy speaks his mind. He doesn't give a fuck about company fucking standards. He's pissed off at the company because they treat people like Cena better than they treat a professional wrestler like himself and Danielson. He's mad because they fired his friends. It's fucking relatable. This guy was a heel
Exactly.
a couple months before that, and it was just the natural progression of where he went. And he turned
Exactly, bro.
babyface.
That's how it is.
When I was a kid,
Cody
I
just-
went from fucking despising CM Punk at WrestleMania 27 when he was a heel and doing the new Nexus stuff. Fast forward a month later, and the guy was fucking dope.
Exactly.
The natural progression of where things went.
Why
It's
do you
who
think
he is.
WWE has failed with the New Day? Because they refuse to
my
let them
God.
turn heel. Imagine if the New Day turned heel in the last 2 years. They would be back to what they were in 2016. Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
It's called progression. Embrace it. Cody
Seriously.
refuses to embrace it.
Seriously, bro. For no reason.
For no reason, too. Just because he's old school and heels are supposed to be bad and he's a good person, so he shouldn't have to be heel. What the fuck, dude? You make no fucking sense.
AEW ripped for underwhelming CM Punk storylines.
What the fuck out of here.
people?
Get the fuck out of here. If you think his run has been underwhelming, then how do you enjoy Roman Reigns? That's what I want to know. Come on, bruh. Come on.
According to these people, it's fucking great. It's some of the greatest thing. It's probably the greatest thing they've ever seen. Motherfucker. The original Tribal Chief was fucking fantastic, but even that does not lace Tommaso Ciampa's boots.
Hell nah.
And don't get me wrong, 2020 Tribal Chief was fucking sick. When he was crying, beating the fuck out of his cousin, but he was still choking him out. That's
good.
That was
good shit.
That was probably the best storytelling I've seen on the main roster in like 10 years, bro. Dead ass.
Literally, bro.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic. But while speaking on the Keeping It 100 podcast, Disco Inferno criticized AEW for their underwhelming CM Punk storylines, and I quote, "I think the overall general backlash against Punk was the fact that it was not able to draw as much as he could have. If he would have been like, come in hot, I think that is really the only thing that has been quite detrimental to Punk's run. It is the fact that it took so long to get where they were going. It just got boring after a while, and I don't think the interest has picked up considerably since the time they brought him in, and the numbers kind of show that. End quote.
Bro, what? Has he clearly doesn't watch it because what an idiot.
Bro, CM Punk has been in this company like 6 months and has like 4 promos that rank in AEW's best promo segments of all time.
Exactly.
Let alone, AEW's got a short history, so I'll take it a step further. This motherfucker's been in AEW like 6 months, and probably like 4 or 5, like I said, of his promos probably rank all time in that man's career.
Yeah, probably.
And he's been on the mic with Triple H. He's been on the mic with The Rock. He's been on the mic with John Cena. He's been on the mic with Rowdy fucking Piper. He's been on the mic with Vince McMahon. And some of those promos rank all time in his career. You know what I mean? And he's been on the fucking mic with some pretty damn good people.
Come on, bro. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard, bro. Those people just don't pay attention.
Seriously, bro. You fucking people. How do you think his WWE run would have went? If you think this is underwhelming, how do you think this man would have fared in WWE by now?
He would have been released, probably.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
He would have faced Roman, and then what would he have been doing afterwards?
He would have been floating around doing nothing.
They would put him in the mid card with Cody.
Absolutely ridiculous, bro. I mean, these fucking old fucks, man. These old fucks.
They just don't get it. They're just dumb.
Honestly, bro. I mean, yeah, and like Sir K said too, if you think this is underwhelming, what do you think of Roman Reigns? Because if you don't think that has gotten incredibly stale and incredibly rinse and repeat, I don't know what does. I don't know what does.
Bro.
And like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Roman Reigns character. The early part of it, I think it's fantastic. But if you think that the progression of his character has gotten better, you're a fool. Because I'll admit, I'm a huge fucking fan of the original Tribal Chief character. I thought it was fantastic. Amazing. I thought it was fantastic, bro. But whatever we've gotten to now
is
rinse and repeat.
Garbage. Same thing every week. Nothing interesting about it. No interesting opponents. Story's the same every time. It's ass. It's ass, bro. Their mid-card is more fucking intriguing than Roman Reigns, bro.
Seriously, bro.
And that's sad because their main mid-card is non-existent.
Seriously, dude. And the only thing I gotta say about Punk's AEW run that was a little underwhelming, if you will, was I wish they would have made the Kingston program a little longer and shortened the MJF one. I didn't think they had to drag the MJF one out that long. They probably could have started it at like New Year's Smash and then had their first match in the beginning of February. And that's not really a knock because that's just me wanting to see more out of the Eddie Kingston and CM Punk feud because that was gold.
Because that was that good. Exactly, bro. Come on, man. Come on. I mean,
my God, people. And fucking, if Disco Inferno wasn't enough, people actually agree with that. People actually agree with his run being underwhelming.
If you think it's underwhelming, been fucking great. Oh my God.
And like CM Punk said on the media scrum for Revolution, WWE fans just have this way of life where they just think that WWE Pro Wrestling is the only way you can tell stories and there's no other ways. Literally. CM Punk, and at that, he's not really offering I mean, his storytelling isn't that much different. His storytelling's been fucking great. I genuinely do not know what these people are talking about. Now,
I really
I
don't
could
know
see
what
what he
to cut
means by AEW telling stories in a different way than WWE. The storytelling is very different, but there's not
from.
necessarily a wrong way to do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's just
W
how you tell a story.
Yeah, WWE has a great way of telling stories. They just don't know how to fucking do it themselves. That's why they
Exactly.
suck. But when it's done right, like Triple H,
It's amazing.
fantastic. It's fantastic. I don't get it,
People,
man.
these people make no sense. I have no idea how they conjured that idea up. That it's been lackluster. What? What have you been watching? I know you haven't been
Honestly.
watching Weekly then.
Honestly, bro.
They're just idiots, man. They're idiots.
For real.
But Brock Lesnar is always so intriguing every week.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro, what
Oh, my God, yeah. Incredible.
the fuck out of here?
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah. Fucking retarded people, man.
Literally.
Yeah, CM Punk has not been underwhelming in the slightest. It's been fantastic.
It's been
This
perfect,
is
bro.
honestly, bro. This
For the
is
most part.
Cody said it. Cody said it himself. Return of the decade. Return of the decade for CM
Exactly.
Punk. It's
Well, not anymore. Cody's coming to WWE.
oh fuck
That's gonna be
yeah,
the return of
yeah,
the
right,
decade.
yeah.
We gotta change that. But
He's probably gonna say that
before
himself.
he debuts, oh, you know it. This is the real return of the decade.
Okay,
Oh
Cody.
hell no. You
Yeah.
commentary will say that.
Yeah, bro. But no, not in the slightest, dude. Not in the fucking slightest. New AEW trademark filings revealed. All right. The United States Patent and Trademark Office records show that the company filed trademark Undisputed Elite on March 21st. The following use description was included in the filing. Fan clubs providing a website featuring entertainment information in the fields of sports and entertainment, providing entertainment information in the fields of sports and entertainment via a website, conducting entertainment exhibitions in the nature of wrestling exhibits and performances by professional wrestlers, entertainment in the natural wrestling contests, providing wrestling news and information via global computer network. Obvious speculation is that this has to do with Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, but nothing has been confirmed. AEW filed the trademark the Paragon name and logo earlier this year, and it was also speculated that the group would be using that name based on O'Reilly using it in a promo. AEW has used Undisputed Originals for the group, but that name has not been trademarked. AEW has also filed a trademark Fight Forever, or AEW Fight Forever, for merchandise and video game use upon March 21st. And they've also filed it for hats, headwear, pants, shirts, socks, polo shirts, sweatshirts, and t-shirts and sweatshirts. There's no word if this could be the name of the AEW console video game that is in development. Oh,
It could be the name of it. Fight Forever. I could see it.
I could see that. But the AEW console game, is that in development, or the mobile game is in the works? And yeah, that's Undisputed Elite, Undisputed Originals. For me, it doesn't really roll off the tongue as well as Undisputed Era.
Yeah, I don't think they could get that
Anything.
as smooth.
Yeah.
Like that, exactly. Like that shit was perfect, man.
Yeah, but
They're gonna still.
Oh, I was gonna say
Okay.
I will take Undisputed Elite over Undisputed Originals.
Same, man. And We knew they were gonna keep using Undisputed. That's what they're gonna be synonymous with for like the rest of their careers. So they're obvious. I'm kind of glad they're choosing that over the Paragon. That's even if Paragon was supposed to be for them. Maybe it was at one point. Maybe
Yeah,
they scrapped it. But man, I like Undisputed Elite, and I saw this, and I was telling you about it before we went live. But I think the Undisputed Elite is a way to still call them not UE, but still use the UE phrase for them, and still do the hand signal because it's still the same initials as Undisputed Era, so they can do the hand thing still. Think that's the main reason they're elite and elite Young Bucks. That's gonna tie into that
yeah,
whole storyline. They choose the Young Bucks, so it makes sense for them to choose Undisputed Elite.
yeah. I'm down for Undisputed Elite. Obviously, like I said, it doesn't really roll off the tongue that well, but I can still get around that by calling them the UE, you know,
Exactly.
or the Undisputed,
Definitely.
even at that. So, one thing I was thinking, could this be like some kind of super faction? Is
It
AEW
could
gonna
be too.
swerve us and just merge both of the groups together and have it be one
You just
big
have one
group?
massive. I could see that too.
But I would
That's what I
like
could see.
Yeah, but I would like Undisputed Elite because if you call them Undisputed Originals, what if you wanted to add somebody into the group? He's not an original,
Exactly.
you
They're not
know?
original to the group. You can't add anybody to it.
Exactly.
So Undisputed
Exactly.
Elite makes all the sense.
So, yeah, I was down for Undisputed Elite. The name Paragon really grew on me. I really like that name.
Yeah.
But I was never really too big on the Undisputed Originals. That sounds
No.
like that sounds like Vince McMahon renaming that faction if they got called up, and he just called up
Exactly.
the three of them, and he just called them the Undisputed Originals. But
Yeah.
I really took a liking to the Paragon, and the meaning pretty much means undisputed. So I like that. But the Undisputed Elite, I love because you can still call them the UE. They can still do the
Hmm.
UE hand symbol. So it's great. Like I said, I'm either I don't know if it's gonna be a super faction between both of the groups or if they're eventually gonna break away and call themselves the Paragon. But regardless, regardless, I'm cool with either of them as long as it's not Undisputed Originals. I thought that was kind of corny, but
Yeah.
I like
Same.
I like Undisputed Elite and I like the Paragon. But yeah, either
Exactly,
one's
man.
cool
And it
with me.
makes sense, man. Definitely, man. Definitely. It makes sense, and I'm happy to see they trademark something good for them. I like to see it because Undisputed Original is just there. You know what I mean? It's just. It sounds like something you would call them if they came, like you said, if Vince called them up and name changed them, or if they
Yeah,
came from directly ROH.
yeah.
That doesn't sound like their old NXT selves.
Mm,
Undisputed Originals. Not it, but
yeah,
Undisputed Elite just makes sense.
yeah. Um, yeah, and then another thing I was thinking is that could kind of be a way for Adam Cole to kind of be a prick and stick it to them
Exactly.
and be
Yeah,
like, "We're the undisputed elite, and you guys are just like the regular elite, I guess."
basically. Exactly. You guys are Vanilla Elite, Vanilla Midget Elite, where or the Undisputed Elite. It's definitely going to tie into their storyline with the Young
Yeah,
Bucks and whatnot. Eventually, when Kenny comes back, so it makes sense, bro, and it sounds good, and it's definitely gonna look good. It's gonna look like the UT again, which is cool.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then they could put merch with just the UE, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody knows what the
Exactly.
fuck it means, the
Literally,
undisputed
they know
era.
what I mean.
So
Exactly, bro.
yeah, man. And as we wrap it up for the day, our last news: AEW set to reveal female star on Rampage tonight.
It's interesting, man.
During
It's
an
weird.
appearance on Busted Open, it seems like every time Tony Khan gets on Busted Open, he just gets excited and says shit.
Or just starts saying shit or gets
Um,
too hype.
Tony Khan has confirmed that AEW will announce a new female star very soon. This big reveal will take place on Rampage tonight. AEW did not debut anyone during Rampage this week in front of the live Texas crowd. Um, It is very likely that it will take place during a video or a backstage segment. The only time only time will tell who AEW brings in. They certainly have plenty of options. Listen to all these fucking options, and they went with Nyla Rose for Thunder Rosa's first challenger. Tony
Exactly.
Storm, Athena, Sarah Rowe, I don't know about that one, Taya Valkyrie, Nixon Noel, and Tessa Blanchard are all free agents. Okay, Tessa might still be nuclear, but others are still plausible options. Damn.
Oh, they can't do Ted. There
No.
was backlash about what happened with the women this week on AEW about like the shit they said about Thunder Rosa. That you can't bring Tessa Blanchard in with that type of heat in the air. Ain't no way. They
Hell
would have
no.
canceled those plans instantly, man.
And I
Definitely
was
not
gonna,
Tessa.
and I was gonna say I don't know why they put that in that article. I don't see that happening at all. But if Tessa comes in, if Tessa were to ever come into AEW, why did they stop them from signing the Briscoes?
Exactly. Come on,
know?
man. Come on.
This is another one that was not noted. AEW in talks with Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa. Tony Khan opened up about Purrazzo during that interview. During that radio interview? Okay, what fucking radio interview?
I'm guessing the one they're talking about with this one. This radio interview.
Yeah. Well, let me see if these are from the same date. Oh yeah, they're from the same date. So I'm guessing they're talking about his busted open. That was recent. Might have even been this morning. Yeah, okay. So Tony Khan opened up about Purrazzo during that radio interview where he obviously sees big things. He says, and I quote, "When Deonna won the Ring of Honor title," and yes, she actually is the Ring of Honor Women's Champ.
She is.
Yeah, she beat
Oh,
Roxy
yeah, I thought
for it.
I thought you meant fucking Tessa for a second. I was like, wait, what? Never mind. I'm dumb.
Yeah, she beat Roxy. When Deonna won the Ring of Honor title, when they booked that match, I did not have an agreement in place to buy Ring of Honor yet, and was not booking the matches. With them having a show the night of our pay-per-view, I did not know how it was going to work out. Scott D'Amore and I are still talking about that because I completely respect their position that they have an event that night too. Khan would love to have Purrazzo defend the ROH title at Supercard of Honor. It appears that she will be around AEW as well. Only time will tell what kind of matchups she gets involved in as time goes on. So yeah, so they've been talking to Deonna Purrazzo, man, and the way this article is set up, it makes it look like she's gonna come into AEW, but then
Yeah.
it's not that at all. It's kind of Tony Khan trying to get her on Supercard of Honor because she is the ROH Women's Champ. But
exactly.
she's with Impact, and they have a show that night too. So there's going to be a lot of wrestling on April 1st. And
I'm definitely watching SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
Way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that doesn't seem to be the case at all. So pretty much who we got for tonight really is anywhere between Tony Storm, Athena, Taya, Nixon, Noel, and that's it. So it's gonna be interesting, bro.
Some good options, man. Some good options. I'm really intrigued.
Absolutely, bro. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting to see, but yeah, I don't know. My guess would be Athena because they've been.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, they've been hyping up this. Jade number 30. Who's gonna be number 30? And Athena's been kind of going back and forth with her on Twitter, so I could totally see Athena being the mystery one.
I definitely see it, bro. Definitely, man. Easily. I think it'll be Athena, man. Especially if it's like a vignette thing to tease her. I could definitely see an Athena vignette of like some cool shit we could see.
Totally, bro. And yeah, man. So that's all the news we got, man. So look out for Rampage tonight for the big debut.
Oh yeah, man. Before we go, You gotta check out this comment, man, from Fresh News 247. He says, AEW is in a downward spiral. MJF is leaving. Kenny Omega will return as a face. Hung Man will go heel because they suck.
No, AEW is not in a downward spiral. This
First
this is
of all, dog.
oh sorry. Hold on. You just
I don't
skipped
know where
out.
MJF is not leaving.
You
Ah,
just
shit.
hold on.
Of course.
Start that over.
Okay. First of all, man, AEW is not in downward spiral. I don't know where people get that from. People say that all the time. I don't get it. Where do you get that from? Um, MJF is not leaving, and if he was, it wouldn't be till 2024. So there's still a lot of time, and Kenny Omega will return as a face hung man. Will go heel. Oh, so why isn't it? Because you like it? Does not work like that. Well, apparently a million
Well,
plus people
well,
like it every week.
well. Why is AEW in a downward spiral? You say that with nothing behind it. What? Why are they
Exactly.
in a spiral? Because of TV ratings? May I remind you that WWE, so much back as 2012, was getting 4 million people to watch Raw every Monday. Now we're down to
Hmm.
1.6, 1.7. So is WWE in a downward spiral? Can I ask you that?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Maybe
As
I don't get
for
the time out.
Kenny Omega will return as a face, yeah, that's kind of we just talked
That's
about
the
the
whole point.
progression of people's characters. He's coming back to face uh, the fucking Adam Cole. He's coming back to defend his boys, the Bucks, and
Exactly.
eventually the Elite's gonna be back together, man, and it's gonna be at the hands of Adam Cole. And I gotta ask you, why do you think AEW is in a downward spiral? Because you say that with nothing behind it, because they suck or whatever. Hangman will go heel. If Hangman does go heel, we just talked about that as well. Natural progression of people's characters, dudes. It's gonna happen one day. It's gonna happen one day.
Exactly.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I think Vince and Bruce are in a downward spiral, says Durante. Absolutely,
Exactly.
absolutely. Like I said, dude, 4 million people used to watch Raw 10 years ago, and up until fucking when 2016. So what would that be like 4 years later? We're getting 1.7, 1.8, and now we're at like 1.6, 1.7, man. So
Exactly.
if
I love
AEW,
to.
I don't understand. I don't understand why people say AEW is in a downward spiral. This is the narrative that's going around, and I don't understand why, man. I don't get it.
Exactly. This dude just doesn't make sense, bro. And he hasn't answered questions. So, I think
I
he
just
gave up.
hey man, I'm willing to debate this with you, bro. I want to know why you think it's
Exactly.
in a spiral, but I
I'd
don't
love to
know,
know
man.
why.
Why isn't it in a downwards? Okay, because
Hmm.
they're unable to maintain a wrestler heat for longer than 5 months, using MJF as the case. When he went from CM Punk, he's now facing Wardlow. It's two different levels. Yes, he's facing Wardlow because that's his old bodyguard. That's the progression of his storyline. They have no idea to do with long-term booking. Dude,
Okay.
Adam Hangman Page lost the his first AEW World Championship match because the Bucks weren't in his corner, and he was still with them. We all know the progression of that storyline. That was a 2 year fleshed out storyline. That was
Exactly.
a two
So,
year fleshed out storyline, bro.
Wardlow has been, what? I think like 2 year fleshed
Two
out
year,
storyline around now.
yeah,
Yeah. Come on, dude. Now, the reason he's facing Wardlow is because that's the storyline that's been built up for 2 years. Come on, bro. What you talking
yeah.
about?
I mean, I don't get it. I don't. They're unable to maintain wrestler heat for 5 months.
Don't know what
MJF's
that
had
means.
heat the whole time, bro. Cody Rhodes has
Exa-
had heat for like a year straight before he left. Um,
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, shit.
This
Keep
dude.
commenting, bro. I want to. I really am interested to see where this goes. Yeah, Logan says, "Where's WWE's long term booking? Nowhere. They don't
Exactly.
have it. Adam Hangman
Adam.
Page sucked. He should have never won the world title. MJF versus Wardlow is the story being built. Is AEW WWE? I don't.
Cody Rhodes didn't.
What?
Okay, you're lying to yourself now.
Dude, what are you wearing? Earmuffs when you're watching the fucking show?
We threw his belt back at his ass.
I was in the crowd. And
exactly.
I've heard I've heard some loud boos, man. That was one of them. That was one of them. Anyway, back to this comment. Adam Hangman Page sucked. He should have never gotten the title. Yes, he should have. There was only one man to beat Omega. MJF versus Wardlow is the story being built. Yes.
It's been built for 2 years now.
I don't know what you're asking. Is MJF versus Wardlow the story being built? Is AEW WWE? With that, do you want to list me off all their champions? Adam Page, AEW Original. Scorpio Sky, AEW Original. Thunder Rosa, not from WWE, built her name on the indies. Jurassic Express, AEW Originals. TBS Champ, Jade Cargill, AEW Homegrown. So,
come on, dude.
I don't understand.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know, man. But hey, nothing like debating with a wrestling fan, man. But Hangman Page sucked. No, he doesn't suck. His match quality's been fantastic. I do agree with you that maybe in the beginning of his run, the storylines were a little underwhelming, but I think ever since we've gotten into this Adam Cole stuff and the Bucks teases are part of teasing for his long-term booking, there you go. With AEW's long-term booking, he's definitely teasing a reunion with the Bucks, and yeah, that's that. AEW promises to be different, bro. They haven't booked anything different than WWE once. How are they anything other than a copycat WWE?
How does that make sense?
Okay, so tell me what they've booked that's a carbon copy of WWE. I'd love to know.
What did they copy? Tell us, please.
Because if my memory serves me correctly, didn't Kevin Owens just do exactly what MJF did at Revolution?
Exactly. During Miz and Edge, they were literally copying CM Punk and MJF so hard that it was eye-rolling.
Yeah,
so what are you talking about?
But I ask you, what exactly do they do that copies WWE? I would love to know. I really
would.
Fucking Durante.
Durante was a goat.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'd love to know. I'd love to know what they do. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, Adam Hangman Page's storylines in the beginning were not really there, but his match quality has been
there
amazing.
From the beginning. Exactly.
Amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know what this man's talking about.
But I don't know, man. I'm giving you some very reliable points here, man. Yeah, guys. What a time to be a wrestling fan. What a time to be a wrestling fan.
See, everything CM Punk about said about WWE fans. Prime example right here.
They turned Danielson heel just so he could face Page. Yes, Page is a babyface. Danielson is a heel. Yeah. He's been heel ever since. This is what I'm saying. Stop with the lazy, cheap heel versus babyface booking. MJF versus Kenny Omega, heel versus heel, would have been gold. Yeah, I'm sure it would have been gold. But Kenny Omega's not going to be MJF's priority when he comes back.
No.
They've been setting this up perfectly long term for Kenny Omega to come back and have something to do, and he's going to be done with the world title for a while at least. I mean, MJF versus Omega, heel versus heel, yeah, it would have been great. I agree with you there. But that's not going to be Kenny's priority. That's not going to be Kenny's priority when he comes back. And they turned Danielson heel. Now he's kind of working under a tweener or a badass type character.
Exactly.
The recent dog food of Matt Hardy. in 12 hours just because Jeff was back.
Hmm.
Huh? The
Dog
recent
food.
dog food of Matt Hardy going face in 12 hours just because. I think he says
Turning face.
the recent dog shit of Matt Hardy going face in 12 hours because of Jeff. Yeah, that I
Yeah.
agree. That I agree with you. Hey, I'm not sitting here trying to argue with you, man. Me and Sir K pride this show on being fair to both companies. So we've talked about that multiple times on Unscripted. They could have built that up a while longer. I'll give AEW points for the sports entertainment team because as that could be the new NWO if played right. The Jericho
Bro,
Appreciation Society could be the new NWO.
they're literally the worst. They're the worst thing on AEW television right now,
That
dog.
faction is dog shit, bro.
The
That
new
faction is dog shit.
NWO was the Bullet Club, dude.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, look, like I was saying, bro, me and Sir K, pride this show on fucking being as truthful as we can, and we've talked multiple times about Matt Hardy, just randomly turning babyface because Jeff's coming back. So I got to give you that one.
Oh yeah, that shit was annoying as hell.
They could have built it up, longer. They could have built it up longer.
They should have built it.
Yeah,
and
for
they didn't.
sure. And they didn't. So yeah, you're right on that one, man. But no, Jericho Appreciation Society is fucking not in a million years the NWO.
That group is hot garbage.
That group is seriously ass. Ron says, I got a question. Has he been smoking that Bruce and Vince bullshit?
I think
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think so, man. I think so. But you have yourself a good one, Fresh News. Yeah, we love to. We'll pick you up. If you want to stop by on Monday, we will gladly pick this conversation up where we left off. But with that, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast, man. That is going to do it for this edition of episode 102 of the news, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it has been a pleasure, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the news. This has been episode 102. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.